On and popping. Who is first? Let's do this. Bernice from King County is on. Shauna Moss is on. Hey, Shauna is number 2. Sheila is 3. Janet is 4th. Lala is on. Sandra, thank you. Patty, thank you. Ethel from the Highlands, thank you. C.L. Quarterman, thank you. Alicia, hello. Thank you, Tony Jordan. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Coach Cassell Bell from Jacksonville, Florida. Thank you, Juanita. Thank you, DeJesus, Shauna Stokes. Thank you, E. Joyce Paris, on every single Friday night with us. Um, Let me see, who else? Thank you. Good evening, Tiana. Miss Lynette, thank you. Thank you, Ethel. Thank you. Hey, Carolyn Foster Brooks from Vidalia, Georgia is on with us. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Lenora is on with us. Desma is on with us. My cousin Marion is on. Thank you. Um, let's see. Jacqueline Graves is on. Angela Lynn Hargrove is on. Lily, thank you very much. Allison is on, headed back, and she's listening to us. Dana, thank you so much. Um, who else? Let me see. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there. Uh, Lenora is on. Thank you. Audrey, thank you. Sheila, thank you. Richard from Queens, New York, good to see you. Uh, Thank you. Michael White, good to see you, sir. Thank you. Vondell, thank you. Sharon from Midway, thank you. Carolyn, thank you. Hello, Linda. Benitra is on, and thank you very much. Janine Brown, good to see the awesome Janine Brown. Christina is on with us. Hello, Alicia, thank you so much. Lala, thank you, thank you, thank you. Aunt Ali is on. Thank you so much. Carlitha, hello. Latasha, thank you so much. Uh, Sandra says, God's waiting to sing. Well, then we need to talk about that. If she's waiting to sing. Oh, Yolanda, thank you so much. Mary, Helen Bright, thank you. Renee, um, you are very, very welcome. Thank you. Jennifer, fly high. Good to see you. Selma, thank you so much. Jean is on with us. Hello. Thank you, Vornice. Jacqueline, Richard Jennings, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, Let me see. Lorianne, thank you so much. Desma, hello. LaShawn, thank you. Mary Ellen Bright, thank you. Elise, thank you so much. Carlitha, thank you. And then look, Laura Renee from Central Pennsylvania. Thank you so much, ma'am. Glad you were able to get your nap and get up. Lakeisha, thank you so much. Gloria, good evening. Thank you so much. Cheryl, hello. Good to see you. Kathy, hello. Brenda Ponda, thank you. Adeline, thank you so much. Brother Cedric, body fine. Good to see you, sir. Good to see the Honorable Glenda Jones. Thank you so much for all. Uh, Mary Bright, thank you. Cindy, thank you. FOMO. Latricia Brown, thank you so much. Oh, wow. And my mother is on. Cynthia E. Johnson is on. I was so excited to see her this week. She came and brought 18 of her closest family relatives to be with me, and I was just so honored to have her there with me. And so that was a woman that I was holding on to that I wouldn't let go. Um, I just I was so happy to really see her. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, Let me see. I've lost what I was doing. So yeah, y'all say hey to my mom, okay? Um, Thank you, Alicia. I love you, Mary. Helen Bright. Hey, Sarah Stevens, Liberty County's finest, Liberty City's finest. Thank you so much. Thank you, Robert Small. I appreciate that. Sharon, Wanda Akins, thank you for standing up for me. And I got a chance to see Crystal Kaufman showed up. So thank you. Maria Vega, thank you. Linda Kelly. Shara Stevens, thank you. Um, where did you go, Shara? Okay, you're around here somewhere. Um, it keeps jumping up, so thank you. Wait a minute, I'm getting there. There you go. Shara, thank you very much. Jasmine, thank you. Thank you, Angela Chisholm. I appreciate that. Also, um, good to see Sean J. Christopher. Thank you from Atlanta, Georgia. Cheryl, thank you. Good evening. Kathy, thank you so much. Marsha, thank you so much. Lopi, wow, Lopi is on. Now that is pretty significant because she's usually really busy. So good to see Barbara Kaufman. I saw you 2 times this week, and I saw you with your cheese on, with your fist up in the high up. Oh, Kesha, good to see Kesha flying the sunny skies all over the world. Thank you so much, Lala. Thank you, Vera Williams. Thank you so much. Good to see Joya on. Thank you so much, Ann Richard. Thank you so much, Ellen. Thank you, Joan. Thank you so much, Catherine. Thank you. And it was a great victory party. Carol, thank you so much. Dr. O, what's up to you? Lot to talk about today. Dr. Andrew Young, thank you, sir. Pleasure. Thank you for your friendship and your prayers. Tia, thank you. Ray Slade, thank you. Reba, thank you. Dana, thank you. And Jasmine is saying hello to my mom as well. Uh, let me see. And Reba is in from Glenville, Georgia. Kenneth Davis, good to see you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you and your support. Chantel, thank you. Georgette, thank you. And Lala, speaking to my mama, good to see Dr. Priscilla Williams. Dr. Priscilla Williams, thank you so much. You filled so many gaps for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We can never repay you for being a valued member of our team both times. Thank you. Elonda, good to see you. Good to see Minister Bernice Lohman. Thank you. Red Strawberries, thank you so much. Good to see Ed Beatty Jr. Thank you. Thank you. Sarah, thank you. And Glenda, I'm hearing that you might have had something to do with this. So people are starting to talk now. So I'm gonna find out how y'all tried to pull that off on me. And so Glenda, if you are a part of this, you're gonna be in trouble. Okay, just let you know. Let me see. I keep getting lost. Good to see Cynthia Andrews on as well. Royce, thank you. Erla, thank you. Emma, thank you. Snowy Polite, thank you. Good to see you. Enora, thank you. Four more. Curtina, good to see you. Thank you so much. Johnson's Florist. They even said I own Johnson's Florist. I did not. Thank you, Glenda. Hey, Laurie Tillman, good to see you. Thank you all. My mom is beautiful. Thank you so much. Angela, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Jacqueline, thank you. Tam Reeds herself. Um, Tam, boy. Sometimes you just need people in your corner who will just beat bullies up off of you. Thank you, Tam Reeds. I appreciate you. Raymond Fuller Jr., thank you as well. Thank you all so much. Tanya Cotton, thank you for joining us. And Aunt Ali says she saw my mama. Kimberly, thank you as well. Hey, Awanya. Awanya is like New Frontier family. Good to see Chastity Rush on. Wow, Chastity is on. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Jorsette, thank you. Kathy Stewart, good to see you. Tony, what's up with Scat in the building? It looked downtown, look bad. I don't know what you're talking about. You have to inbox me. Cynthia, thank you. Kimberly, thank you as well. Um, Thomas Hart now. Tom, Thomas, you going both ways on me, Thomas. So you've been going both ways on me, sir. And so we'll talk about that. But thank you. Thank you. Mary, thank you. Linda, thank you as well. Mamie Thomas from Pleasant Grove. And yes, I mean, she came in Tuesday and they left Thursday, so I didn't have a chance to get up to the Grove. Mary Small, thank you. Beverly Yvette, thank you so much. Hey, Arbadella, thank you so much. Hello, Dr. Charlesetta Blake, thank you so much as well. And let me see. We're still. I mean, it's really jumping out quick. Y'all are responding really quick. And yes, Linda Wilder Bryan, to the elevator herself, Katina Polland, thank you so much. Felicia, thank you so much. Dr. Pete Silver, thank you. Good evening to you. Mardell Carter, hello. Good to see Brother Ed Markey on. Tashana Butler, thank you. Chastity, thank you. Jacqueline, speaking to my mama. And thank you, Christiana. Thank you so much. Pretty TT, thank you so much. Salathia, thank you so much. Mama Julia Carter, that's we show her love. That's what we do. Thank you. Craig Lewis, thank you. I appreciate that. Elise, thank you so much. Katrina Williams, thank you. MG Steele, good to see you, sir. Thank you. Tony, thank you. Maurice, good to see you, sir. Thank you. Derek Jenkins, thank you, sir. Angela, thank you so much. And Derek said I ran to Boston. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Michelle Shavers, thank you. No, Glenda. No, Glenda. I'm going to get you. See, they gone, but I'm going to get you. Because y'all had to tell me some lies to pull that off. And so it's going to be on. Christy Pinckney, thank you. Good to see you. Reginald Pierce, coroner of Liberty County and the owner of Dorchester Funeral Home. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much. Catherine Hogan, thank you so much. Good to see you. D.W. Williams is on. Thank you. Thank you, Felicia and Elise. Thank you, Kim. We look forward to having you back. And Catherine is speaking to my mom. I hope she's still on because, she comes on and she gets off. So we'll see if she's still on. Wanda, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Pete Silver. Thank you, Joanne Jenkins. Thank you, Sandra Smith. Thank you, Michael Dickens. Thank you, Cynthia Moore. Andrea Hall Houston, thank you. Pastor Andre Osborne, thank you so much. Carrie Lawson, thank you. Katrina Young, thank you so much. Good to see you. Michael Gasson, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Brother Alan Wright. I appreciate you. And then the Hayward girls and them mama. Good to see the Hayward girls on. Thank you. Good to see Reginald Martin on, sir. Thank you so much. Good to see Dr. Ashley Morris on. Dolores Simmons, thank you. Richard Dinkins, thank you. And my mama is still on because see, she'll cut it on and then fall asleep holding the phone. So thank you all so much. You honor my mom, you honor me. She said she's still on. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, Karen. Andrea DiMaggio, thank you. And Tam, Reggie's your cousin too? Brenda Cohen, thank you. And good to see the Honorable Kendra Leona Roll, who is the city commissioner in Brunswick, Georgia. Good to see Mama Charlotte on. Thank you so much. Leanne Kirkland, thank you. Good to see Pastor Charles P. Roberson. Thank you, sir, for that word that encouraged me to get over that finish line. Thank you. Justin, good to see you, man. I get my second term and you leave. So, I mean, what's up with that? Carrie Early, good to see you. Mama says she's still on. Thank you, Dana, for all our veterans. Thomas, thank you. Mary Bright, thank you. Taisha, thank you so much. Elizabeth Clark, Constance Wallace, thank you. Jean Coleman, as well. Mary Ellen, Sandra, thank you. Good to see Tia, thank you so much. And of course, Lily is shouting out my mom. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much. It's Friday, and you know what we do on Fridays, and so um, nothing changes. I was I was at a banquet, and I had to go. I was sitting there, and the people were there with me. It's a veterans banquet, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, well, y'all know what the deal is, right? And I was hoping they would really know what the deal is because they knew that I had to get back because they said, we know. Friday Night Live. I said, you got it. I have a standing engagement and I've got to go be with my people on Friday night. So that's where I was. That's what I was doing. And that's why we moved the time a little bit late, but we are easing back to our 8 o'clock time slot for daylight savings time. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that as well. Um, I think daylight savings time is kind of disrespectful. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Let me see. Who else? Um, Levon, good to see you. Hey, Levon, how are you? Margarita Virgil, thank you. And of course, to Alicia's dad, Kathy Butts, thank you. Um, thank you, Diana. John, thank you so much, sir. Um, and let me see, R.S. Jenkins, Lucinda Wallace, Twantastic Devon, thank you. Thank you, Charles Zeta. I appreciate that. Um, Constance Wallace, I needed to rest. Sarah, thank you so much. Thank you. Good to see Sister Barbara Foster and all of you all. And Kaya is agreeing with me. And thank you. Um, so it's Friday. It's Friday after the election, but it's still Friday. It is Friday. It is Friday. It is Friday. And you know what happens on Friday. Good to see the Honorable Cynthia Elaine Jenkins, Mayor Pro Tem of the city of Newnan, Georgia. And let's congratulate Cynthia Jenkins. She got reelected Tuesday as well. Good to see the legend himself, Tyrone Hollywood Brown. Mara Seals, thank you so much. Andrea Lynn Hargrove, thank you. Patel, Pankill, thank you. Um, Lacrosse Olivia, thank you. Leanne. Um, and Amanda, thank you. I appreciate that union support. Uh, Tiana, thank you so much. Good to see you. Marianne Bright, thank you. Beverly Hamilton, thank you. And thank you so much to Miss Sadie Campbell. She is our senior Friday night liver. She is 99 years old. 99 years old, Miss Sadie Campbell, and she's on with us most Friday nights, and she works Facebook better than most of y'all. So we send love out to Miss Sadie Campbell, and y'all make sure y'all give her some love. Chantel, thank you. Hey, my sister Tasha is on. Thank you for joining us. Um, good to see Pat Youngquist on as well. Stony! Stoney's. So those of y'all, so Stoney was here. I know y'all know Stoney because Stoney, my niece, who will get with you, and so she was down here this week. So we appreciate that. Jacqueline, thank you so much. Lorena is from Thunderbolt on as well. Um, thank you, all of you. We want you to like the page, and I want you to share the page. I want you to share this. I want you to share this because I will probably be saying some stuff that I've been wanting to say for a long time, and I have not said it. And I want to make sure people hear it very, very clearly. Hey, Lorette, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Catherine, thank you so much. Rachel, thank you so much. Miranda Lotson, the speaker at Founders Day, thank you. Tasha, it doesn't always have to be about you. I know you were there, but Stony comes on here every Friday night, so don't, it's not about you. It's about Stony. So we love Stony. We love you too, but you're not a regular Friday Night Liver. See, Stony has a shirt. Um, but yeah, y'all need to share this. Y'all need to share this video. Share it. I need y'all to share it. Get it up. Share it. because I'm dog tired, boss. We have been going ever since actually, um, and so I got some stuff in my mind I just need to say, and I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it because they told me to hold my peace, and I done held my peace, and now I'm going to let my peace go. I'm going to say it so I can go to sleep. Angela wants a shirt. We have to get you a shirt as well. Thank you. Share it. Share it. Thank you, Michelle and Mr. Bill. Thank you. Kelly Fletcher. Kelly is a beast. Kelly worked on this campaign. And I mean, thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you as well. But we going to talk. We going to, okay, I'm going to say it with my chest. I'm going to say it with my chest. Say it like I mean it. I am going to say it. I'm telling you. Share it. Share it. Share it. I got some stuff to say, and for those, I just got stuff to say. I got to go ahead and say it, so I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna clear my heart today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good to see you, Annette. Tabitha, thank you. I'm gonna let it out. Sharon says she wants a shirt as well. We gonna get together. Um, yeah, we gonna do this tonight. So a couple of things we want you to do. First of all, we know what we do. We still show love. We show love. We show love to our girl Tara. And so as you know, we go Tara strong, right? Hey Lane, good to see you, sir. Um, yeah, I'm tired. I am tired, but we gonna talk tonight. We are going to talk tonight, and I'm gonna say in a relatively short period of time. Good to see you, Henry Lee Perry, on as well. Thank you, sir. Good to see you. And I know it. I know it. I know you got my back, Stony. And Charlesetta, thank you. We show love. We show love. And Barbara Dolores, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all's support. And I just got to say what got to be said. Scott Brown, thank you. Karen Jones, Karen, you did a lot of work on this campaign. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You were up in the spots. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good to see Terry Savoy on with us as well. Pat, you did what I needed you to do. Um, I mean, you did. You prayed for me, and I appreciate that. Prayers work. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. Good to see Junior on as well. I'm gonna say some things, but we show with Tara Strong first. Tara Strong, Tara Strong. Then secondly, good to see Reggie Shelman on. Good to see Adrian Martin on from Duval. Good to see Pastor Thurman Neal Tillman. Appreciate his support. Sydney Robinson, thank you so much. And see, I was going to say, and I got to change what I'm going to say because Pastor Tillman has stepped in the room. I think Pastor Osborne has slipped out. I think Pastor Tillman is in here now. Good to see J.D. Reed on. Stephanie Williams, thank you. Terica, thank you so much. Prayers do work, and we're going to talk about that. Jackie, thank you so much. Angela, hello, good to see. Bishop, Nathaniel, Smalls, thank you. Sean Mingledorf, I appreciate you. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I got some stuff I gotta get off my chest. Um, I got some stuff I gotta get off my chest. And so, ladies and gentlemen, is it Moima? Moima. Good to see Molly Lieberman and Mama Marsha Lieberman. Thank you all so much. Again, we appreciate you. Gloria Humans, thank you. Tiffany Blake, thank you so much. Good to see the Honorable Larry Baker, Mayor of the city of Waltowerville, Georgia, in a runoff. So we keep our prayers lifted for Mayor Larry Baker. If you live in Waltowerville, you need to go back and vote for Larry Baker. Patrick, thank you. It's Moima. Okay. Brother Akeem McMichael, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. So a couple of things. First thing, this week, great week. We had I had our my classmate Shannon Sharp, Savannah State University. I came in 1985. He came in 1986, and he is now an NFL Hall of Famer, right? NFL Hall of Famer, and he is a nationally known sports personality, and he came back to Savannah State on Monday. Him and Stephen A. Smith, and good to see you, Tony. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Um, Karen Jackson, good to see you. Uh, Thank you, Moima. I appreciate you. Kaya, thank you. Um, but he came back in Savannah. It was a great day for Savannah State. Uh, Elizabeth, thank you so much. Malcolm, thank you. And he came back to Savannah State, and it was great seeing him, great seeing this show. It was great publicity for Savannah State, national um, publicity for Savannah State, and it shows you that HBCUs still matter. Historically, black colleges and universities still matter. The fact of the matter is that Savannah State took a lot of us that may not have been able to go to other places, and yet we are out making our moves and things. And I was able to go to Savannah State. Really, I went to Savannah State because I was too young. I graduated at 16 years old, went to college at 16, and my mother wasn't going to let me go where I wanted to go. And so she said, you can go down to by your grandmother, or you can go to community college here. I'm like, I'm out. And so I went to Savannah State, and certainly the decision, the defining decision in my life that makes all of this happen. If I don't go to Savannah State, I'm not on Friday Night Live with you. Felicia, thank you so much. Dennis, thank you. And so, um, you know, HBCUs matter. We recognize that we have a lot of colleges and universities, but we need to have opportunities still. The facts are clear that black teachers, black doctors, black lawyers, they come disproportionately from HBCUs. And so we have to make sure that we continue feeding HBCUs. And the fact is, we're still pumping out graduates. And although they have their challenges that HBCUs have, the reality is that they're still cranking out people who are leading our our country. So good to see you, Regina, and thank you. Good to see Kathy on. And so it was a great day for Savannah State. Good, great to see Shannon Sharp as well, and appreciate the fact that he's done so well, and particularly because he decided to come on back to Savannah State. So um, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. And so I'm a proud Savannah State graduate, proud graduate of an HBCU, and HBCUs matter. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Then I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna go back. So tomorrow is Veterans Day. I went to, although yesterday I proclaimed Veterans Day, um, and James Putney, all of you all know, um, was the parade marshal, and so we love James Putney. Good to see you, Pastor White. Um, and so today was their gala, but I had to leave because I had to come hang out with y'all. Good to see you, Brother Eric. And tomorrow is the Veterans Day Parade. And so I will be in the Veterans Day Parade. I am looking so forward to that tomorrow. Good to see the Cynthia Busky on. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. Buddy in the city. Buddy is actually at the banquet, at the gala. Buddy, you still at the gala? Because you took my picture before I left. So are you still there? Good to see Rockin' Robin McDaniel Beck from Kansas City, Missouri. Good to see Pastor Van Marie Green. Thank you so much. Thank you for your prayers. Stephanie Ruth, thank you so much. Um, and so thank you, Pastor White. Thank you, Alfonso Ribot. Last Saturday, we had the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce event, and I got a community award as well. Leanne, yeah, Leanne, Mr. Putney is a great um, service. Good to see Bishop Charles Brown on with us. Um, and I'm a son of a veteran. I'm the brother of a veteran. I did not serve, did not have to serve, but we honor those who did serve. And so Veterans Day is when you say Happy Veterans Day. when we were talking about, remember we were talking about Memorial Day, y'all going around telling people Happy Memorial Day? No, you wait till Veterans Day. So Veterans Day um, celebrates all, everybody who served, okay? So that is what Veterans Day is. And so it's a federal holiday, and um, it's celebrated today because it's a weekday, but the day is actually tomorrow. So it used to be called Armistice Day and Remembrance Day, which marked the end of World War I. And so now it's all Veterans Day. So we celebrate every veteran. We celebrate every veteran. So if you're a veteran on here, we want to show you some love and thank you for serving. Karen, thank you so much. So that's right. Sadie says she loves me. She is 99, but you never grew old. Now, that is true. And Elise turned 50 years old today. Y'all, you'll show some love for Elise Stevens. 50 years old today. Alfonso, thank you so much. And then the Marine Corps' birthday is today. Thank you all who have served in the military. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. And thank you. And John is right. Let's remember the families that support while they're away. Mega Parks, thank you. And so we want to make sure we celebrate them because until you go forward and put yourself in harm's way, we have to appreciate those who do. And so the fact of the matter is that anybody in the armed forces is putting their lives on the line. And so we celebrate them, we salute them. And in a city like Savannah, which is a veteran community, a military community, we're very, very excited to be able to celebrate those who have served and remember those that are still missing. So Dennis says my volume is a little low. It might be my voice. I am on fumes right now. So, but anyway, I got to tell you about this other thing. Oh, wait. So this week number 190. Week number 190. 1,332 days, 3 years, 7 months, 43 months. Every single Friday night, we have done this. Every single Friday night for 3 years and 7 months. Every single Friday night for 43 straight months. No matter where I was, no matter where you were, we were together. Right? We were together. We were together. Thank you, Joel. I appreciate that. Gloria, shouts out to your husband. Alverna Campbell, thank you so much. Shirley Spears, thank you so much. So, yes. Imitated but never duplicated, never replicated, because right here we build community. We build community. We build family. And we realize that our community is bigger than those who just live right here in Savannah. Right now we have people from all over the country that join us on Friday night. And so you all become, I know I was supposed to come, how long is the AKA and Chuck's event lasting, Ms. Tillman? I'm supposed to go over there. I'm supposed to go. I'm tired, but I really want to go. I really want to go and show some love to my AKAs. Monica Thornton has sauntered through. Good to see you, ma'am. Maybe you'll hang out for a minute or you'll just get bored and leave us. Good to see you, Reverend Von Demetri Jackson. Ashley, thank you. Eric, thank you so much. So, 190 weeks we've been doing this. It's the longest relationship, situationship. It's the longest entanglement. We still together. We are still together. And finally, now I want to talk. Finally. And I will say it like this. Now unto him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can ask or think, according to the power that works in us. To him be glory. Wow, right? To do exceedingly above all that we can ask or think, according to the power that works in us. Now unto him, y'all don't hear me in here, who is able to do exceedingly abundantly all that we ask or think, according to the power that works in us. To him be glory in the church by Jesus Christ to all generations forever and ever. But it's now unto him who is able. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. Because I was looking, we were working for 50 plus 1%. We had a three-way race, and we get over the finish line with 50 plus 1% of the votes. We ended up with 77.31% of the vote. We ended up winning every single precinct in this city. Now unto him who is able to do exceedingly above all that we can ask or think. I want you to hear that. I want you to hear that. The lies that were told, I own scared. I was selling out downtown. I was riding luxury cars. I didn't live in my house. All of these things that were being said. Shirts going around saying can ban and dump ban. All that was being said. A sheet turned around that called us killers of Savannah. All that was being said. People that I thought were my friends, or I thought I was friendly to. You look, and people show you, and I told them not to show me, but they showed me because it was people I thought were my friends. And they co-signed on the foolishness. They co-signed on it. And then people I did not expect to support me showed up in a big way. We raised money. And although they made it seem like it was big business, no, it was grandmothers. It was y'all on Friday night giving me $5. It was, and if you just looked at our campaign just in terms of the money we raised, then you weren't looking at our whole campaign because we had folk praying for us. And several people were saying that. Do you understand what I'm saying? I have to give you life from my perspective. And so you may or may not agree, but I got to tell my story. Only that you can sit there and have people talk crap about you, say things about you that weren't true, attack people that you care about, and you have to sit there and hold your peace because you were told to hold your peace and that your battles will be fought. And what that told me was that when it was all said and done, I think I was so gratified because it meant that people didn't believe the crap that was being said. That people didn't believe it. that you were saying it loud, you were saying it on social media, you were telling lies, but it did not work. The weapon was formed, but the weapon did not prosper. And I had to be still enough to watch that work. Of course, Savannah is better than we were 4 years ago. We've been through hell together. And we stuck together. And then, you know what? Let me tell you this. Not only that here we were, now unto him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we could ask and think. Not only that, the people who worked with me for 4 years, they all got across without runoffs. There is no runoff in the city of Savannah. And so District 2, District 3, District 4, District 5, and District 6, all of them, the people who endured this abuse for 4 years, we were either not black enough or we were selling out to white people because we were turning around and we were inviting people to the table because we felt like we couldn't have the table to ourselves. We had to have Hispanic people at the table. We had to have Asian, American, Pacific Islander people at the table. We had to have people who came home from jails and prisons. We had to have people who are LGBTQ. We had to have everybody at the table of Savannah. And because of that for some reason, we had lost our credibility in our own community. Now, to him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can ask or think. And so, we were told that we just need to work. And I told you all in February, President's Day, that like Nehemiah, I was doing a good work. We were doing a good work. We were building the walls of inclusion in our city. We were building the walls of self-sustainability in our city. We were building the walls of self-sufficiency in our city. We were building the walls of economic development in our city and economic inclusion in our city. We were building these walls and we could not come down for the mess because we were too busy doing a great work. Y'all remember that. Some of y'all were there. And so we could not come down off that wall because we were busy doing a great work. And I will tell you, I wanted to come down because you can't really talk to me any old kind of way and say some stuff to me any old kind of way and not react. I'm from Brooklyn. But no, people told me, don't fight those battles. You stay on the wall. And hence, the great artist Panhandle Slim. And it codified where we were. Dignity above drama. We were not going to fight back. We were not going to use the tools of warfare that they were using. Thank you, Nicole. Your husband did the thing. Where were you? We were not. They were destroying our signs. They were ripping them up. They were cutting them in half. We were not going to do them. We were just going to replace them. We were not going to do those types of things because we were on the wall. And in order for us to do those things, in order for us to fight them in the way that they fight, then we would have to come down on the wall and the work stops. And for us, it was about governing and still governing and doing great things. And so here we were. And many of y'all, I thank you, Akeem, because some days, and y'all know late at night, I'm on Facebook and people are coming for me and I'm going back. And it was people like Akeem that he would jump in and he would shut it down before I ever got a chance to. And I'm like, Akeem, man, stop, man. I want this. But y'all were protecting me from myself. And the fact was that it was not just Savannahans, but many of you prayed for me. You kept me in your prayers. You encouraged us. You didn't have to live in Savannah in order to do that. You did. And so here we are, post-election. And we have been able to see the manifestation of Ephesians, now to him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly. Here I am. I'm looking at 50. Exceedingly is 60%. Abundantly is 77%. Above all we can ask or think. And I am so grateful to God, so grateful to you, because the fact of the matter is that toward the end, I was still very tired, very worn out. My team was tired. My team was worn out. We were losing it. And yet, at the finish line, it was just such an honor for me to come in to this packed place, um, put my arms around my mother, and to be in total gratitude to my father, and to be with my siblings. Um, and, you know, that's right, Pastor Green, according to the power that works in us, and to be and feel this sense of community um, that we have created. And it was a great day. I am and remain so humbled and so gratified by that, because the tricks did not win. The foolishness did not win. Thank you, Miss Ann. I appreciate that. Um, to win in this way, which we think is historic, but we're checking. A three-person race, 77% of the mayoral race, win every single district, every single precinct. We won. We won it. I'm grateful. And I will tell you that we will continue to work. We're going to continue to love on the city. We're going to continue to be thoughtful and thankful and inclusive and bring people to the table, because we know now, to him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can ask or think, according to the power that works in us, that things are possible. Good to see you, Reverend Debbie Morse. Um, Thank you, Trey, Brother Trey, and Macedonia Baptist Church in Hardyville, South Carolina. Thank you. I thank you all, um, because as I've told you, um, politics is like March Madness. Any given day, anybody. Um, Thank you, Rita. I appreciate it. On any given day, anybody can lose. But 77% or 77.31% is a mandate that people are saying that this city is moving in the right direction. That we're moving in the right direction. Are we perfect? No, we're not perfect, but we're moving in the right direction. And they've recognized the efforts of not only myself, but some of these other great public servants in Savannah that have been working their behinds off under the most um, difficult of circumstances. As I said before, that if you want to heal, sometimes you got to cut the cancer out. You have to surgically get involved and cut the cancer out and put in new cells so that you can live. And so, Brenda, we did that. We did that. We did that. I am not a savior. I am a servant. And my job and my commitment is to do the best I can. Am I perfect? No. Can I stop y'all from shooting each other? No. Can I create opportunities for people not to? Yeah. Can we keep fighting for common sense gun laws? Absolutely. Can we provide housing for everybody? Yes. Can we provide opportunities for our youth? Yes. Can we protect our residential areas and make sure that they are not inundated by tourism? Yes. Those are things that we can do. And those are things that we are going to do and things we're going to continue to do. Thank you for allowing us and affording us this opportunity. This is not something for the weak of heart. Thank you, Terry. It's not. It's difficult to have people to like criticize all the time. And the funny part about it was the folks on the other side that were criticizing had no idea, had no solutions. It's like we provided we leveraged $122 million in affordable housing. And it was like, well, it should have been $130 billion in affordable housing. Well, we have crime down historic levels. Well, it should be down more. I mean, you have to bring more to the table than just a fork. Thank you, Miss Mary. Good to see you. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate you. Thank you, Juanita. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate you. I lived in New York most of my life, too. Thank you. Dina, thank you. Gwen, thank you for joining us. And so, Donica! Hey. Kiwani, good to see you. Thank you so much. So, Margie, thank you so much. And so, you learn some things. And so, the good news is the older you get, Miss Ernestine, good to see you. John McDonald, thank you, sir. Yeah, Shirley, we benefited 923 families. They're like, well, why was it 1,000? Today, we completed the last 12 homeless veterans houses for our homeless veterans. 12 tiny homes. We are the first city in Georgia to do this. The first to have an entire neighborhood of tiny homes for homeless veterans. Thank you so much. Good to see Trey. Thank you so much. And Ms. Barbara Magwood, thank you so much. Good to see you. Mark, thank you for voting for me. Catherine, thank you. Dana, thank you. We're going to continue doing it. Man, good to see you. We're going to continue doing it together. And we're going to do like families do. We'll work it out. Sometimes we'll agree, sometimes we won't. But at the end of the day, we don't have to reach the level that we've reached before. We shouldn't. And I am so glad that this community has said in a very loud voice for those who want to run for public office, that if you are going to do these type of Gestapo activities, that you will not win. You will not win. Cheaters never win, and winners don't have to cheat. Good to see Quadri. Oh, good to see Dr. Bay on. Thank you. You don't have to do that. The fact is, people knew what I raised because I put every dime on the disclosures. I know for a fact other people didn't put all that stuff. Because see, and it's all going to come out soon because now people don't put money in there and they didn't get the return on their investment. But I mean, that's what they were doing. That's what they were doing. That's what they were doing. And so, you do it right. Do it right. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Find ways to bring people to the table. Find ways. Thank you, Reverend Morris. Working together is the key. And working together doesn't always mean agreeing. It doesn't always mean agreeing, but it means we work because we recognize that there's a bigger goal than what we are dealing with right now. Catherine says karma goes around, and comes around good. Faye Mosley, thank you so much. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of this community. I'm proud um, of what we were able to accomplish. Principles and policies over talking about people. Um, and so, everybody who came in with that negativity and that mess are sitting at the house. They're sitting at the house because this community made it very, very clear that that's not what we want here in this community. We've gone beyond that. Thank you, Marjorie. Yes, I went to the Housing Historic Savannah Foundation's ribbon cutting. I was running a little late because my mother and her party's flight was delayed. So, but thank you very much, Sarah. I'm glad you saw one of the tiny homes. I mean, it's about $30,000 to build, but it has a kitchen, a full bathroom with a shower and a toilet. It has a bed. Um, you know, we're moving along in this. So I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all. Um, and we're going to move forward. And I'm gonna tell y'all now. Next over the next 4 years, I'm gonna make some of y'all mad even more because we have to take big, big, purposeful. Thank you, Berlinda. Big Jew Carter. Wow. Thank you. We have to take very intentional moves. We have to really protect our neighborhoods. Um, we have to make sure that we don't have short-term vacation rentals inundating our neighborhoods. Um, Alicia, it is 46 veteran homes, and we're building 40 um, multifamilies next to it. So it's 46 total. But yeah, we're gonna deal with that, and we have to deal with the issues of tourism. I mean, we love tourism. Tourism helps us pay our bills, but our reality is that everybody wants to visit Disney World. Nobody wants to live in Disney World, and so we have to make sure that tourism is recalibrated with livability here, and I'm going to lead that. I'm pushing even more for local businesses to get more local dollars. And so I am very intentional about being able to make sure we spread the wealth around. We have made sure, and we have shown people that there's enough money out there for everybody. If you want to have a small business, we can create the opportunities to help make that happen. Lynn, thank you so much. Beverly, thank you so much. Thank you, men. I appreciate it. And so those are some of the things we're going to be engaged in. And what I'm appreciating about is it's like when you win the Super Bowl and you come back with almost your whole team. You almost your whole team. I'm coming back with all my starters next year. And now they are seasoned. They have helped lead this city in some of its most challenging times, and they are ready for this service. We are going to be intentional about raising the salaries for our police and firefighters and all of our city employees because you deserve the best service and we want to pay people well because we expect great service. And so we're going to make sure we do that as well. We're excited. We're excited. D. Dougie, thank you. So yeah, I'm worn out now, and I'm fading, but I just wanted to tell you that because I think that's my testimony, right? Um, now to him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think according to the power that works in us. So I had power working in me, power to help me keep my peace, power that kept me um, going when I really wanted to quit, power that um, kept me positive in spite of the negativity, power to help me say the right things at the right times. There was power working in me. And because of that, and because of him who was able to do exceedingly abundantly all that we could ask or think. Because of that, we were able to really come up with an historic result right here in Savannah. Pastor Green, that's right. He kept me. He kept me. Thank you. Yes, wonder working power. And so I wanted to tell you that because, you can't have a testimony unless you go through a test. And when you go through the test and you get the testimony, then you have to tell it. So it's test, testimony, tell it. And so for me, I mean, I had to keep my peace all this time, and now, when people just told me, just be cool, keep working, keep your head down, keep your head in the fight, stay on message, stay on where you are, ignore that stuff. People are not going to believe the stuff that they're saying about you. All kinds of stuff. I can't even tell you some of the stuff. But yet, in the midst of that, if you're going through something, you have power within you and power above you that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that you can ask or think. I would not have ever asked or thought that we would get 77.31% in this election. Never thought it. Now, in 2007, we got 92%, and it was a one race with a district race. But in a citywide race, we were able to do it. And so, for someone who feels like they are ready to give up on that goal that you have, someone who is tired, good to see you, Vera, thank you, who is weary, you are getting close to being weary and tired. My testimony to you is don't give up. Don't ignore the noise. Keep blinders on where you're looking towards your goal. Expect that some people you thought would be with you may not be with you when you cross that line. But then people you didn't expect to be with you, that they'll show up and they will. Good to see you, Courtney. Thank you, T. Leah. People you didn't expect to be there will fall into place. See, there was a sifting in my friend group. There was a sifting. There's a sifting of people that were being separated, and I had to see it. And some of them I've heard from over the last couple of days. And all of a sudden, all the stuff, hey, man, now, I didn't mean what they say I said about you. And I said, well, I got the screenshot. I know what you said. I mean, I'm not mad at you. You had to show me who you were so that I would know who you are to me. And so we're okay. And the funny part about it, I'm not even mad. I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad. Because that's what happens with growth. Everybody can't go to that next level with you. Everybody could not come to the second term with me. There were some people who rolled with me the first term. They want to ride to the second term. And it's okay. And I'm not bitter about it. And that's the other thing. I guess you grow because, I think some years ago I would have had like a real attitude. I don't have no attitude. because, matter of fact, it blessed me to know that you weren't who I thought you were. Thank you, Marissa. I appreciate you. Um, hey, Jessica, thank you. Um, I'm not mad because, again, there were people coming to me and they were like, we support you. There were people, I mean, y'all know I'm a Democrat, right? Democrat nationally. But there were people coming to me and saying, I'm a Republican. I've never voted for a Democrat before, but I'm voting for you. It's like, wow. You know, people just say, hey, you know what? You are, you know, you've done a good job here. And so I'm supporting you. I appreciate that. And everybody that supported me didn't look like me. Now unto him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly all above all that we can ask or think according to the power who works in us. Right? To him be glory in the church by Christ Jesus to all generations forever and ever. Amen. 4 more years. 4 more years. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. 4 more years. And I'm going to do the best I can for 4 more years. What you need to know is that this is my sixth election. My sixth. I was elected 20 years ago on November the 4th, 2003. And I have won 6 straight elections. 6. All contested elections. And it was uh, bittersweet because I know that this is my last one. I'm term limited, and so this is my last go around, which will be a little after 24 years of being in city service. But it's been a great run, and I promise you, I'm gonna go out with a bang. 4 more years. Savannah, we are undefeated as long as we work together, as long as we stay together, as long as we disagree without being disagreeable, as long as we remember what our North Star is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm appreciative of you, and I'm looking forward for us riding out Friday Night Live as much and as long as we possibly can. Thank you all. Love you. There ain't nothing you can do about it. And we are Savannah Strong. 4 more.